Alicia Keys was offered a $9 million gig that lasted only 9 minutes, and she turned it down to spend time with her husband. What do you think about that? Check this out.
She turned down. I never seen this one. Her no game? No, because it used to hurt my heart. I'm like,
you sure? That's enough.
You said $9 million for 9 minutes. It was integrity involved with it. You remember when they came with the blank check and they wanted you to sing on somebody's boat? And she could have filled out the check and she was like, no, I'm here with my husband. Go through the proper channels and we talk about that later. He's like, nah, we need it now. She's like, nah. I never seen no shit like that.
Yeah, because I would have been, you here with your husband for 9 minutes. Get on the boat.
Yo, I would have been like, pass me the check. It was the integrity part, like she not for sale.
Absolutely.
You understand? That and this was early too. I was like, okay, I respect that. And it could have been 100 million. The fact that we here on our personal time, no money or a situation can get in between that. And that was honorable. You know, I pulled this, I said, you sure you want this? Is quick. Yeah. He's like, nah. She's like, a motherfucker can't pay me to leave from what I got going on with you to perform for them. I was like, God damn, you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. Like, that means that she could be bought. You ain't doing none of that.
Swiss Beats was kind of going back and forth. What up, Black Wolf? Swiss Beats was going kind of back and forth on that. First he says, oh, you know, it could have been 100 million, it wouldn't matter. But then I was like, are you sure? Yeah, you was on that are you sure side. Men are cost benefit calculators. Women think with emotion. Swiss Beats was he was going back and forth on that one. A blank check for, you could pick your price. They were gonna pay her $9 million. So they were out on vacation. Alicia Keys, multimillionaire. Swiss Beats, multimillionaire. Married together, multimillionaire family. Out on vacation somewhere exotic. And let's say a billionaire pulls up in his gazillion-foot yacht. And he's having an event and he discovers Alicia Keys is in town. Hey, Alicia Keys, come over. Some oil magistrate or whatever, just come on over. I'll pay you $9 million just to sing a couple sets, just to sing 2 songs for us. Hey, Missy T, come on over. I'd like to pay you. I'll wire you $9 million. All you got to do is just sing for us. And she said, no, I'm spending time with my husband. Go through the proper channels. I'm not sure how wealthy I could ever get that I would personally pass up on $9 million for 9 minutes of my time. Not sure that I would pass up $9 million for 9 minutes of my time in lieu of spending time with my wife who I see every day and will see every day for the rest of my life. I mean, do you guys even think that's true? What happened? Do you guys believe that this story is true? I know, I'm sure there's nuance to it, and I'm sure there's other factors that need to be involved. But to pass up $9 million for 9 minutes, that's $1 million a minute. That's $1 million a minute. And she said, no, I'm spending time with my husband on our personal time. To me, that sounds like misappropriation of funds. I know he's probably like, oh, that's my wife, but I bet they was fucking arguing behind stage. It had to be, unless he's just a smooth, straight up beta and he does whatever the fuck Alicia Keys says. I can't imagine that being the case with Swiss Beats, but I can't imagine it going any other way. I mean, we're talking about he's the founder of Versus, right? Versus ain't generating $9 million. You know what that you can do? That's a misappropriation of funds in my view. And you know why I say that? Let me tell you why. Because while Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys themselves are doing well and they probably want for nothing. They don't need anything. They don't need to buy anything. They don't need to purchase anything. They can live wherever they want to live, drive whatever they want to drive, travel and do whatever they want to do, eat what they want to eat. There's far too many people that can't. And Alicia Keys being the social justice warrior that she claims to be, remember, she's the one with the no makeup thing and the whole. How is it that you can generate $9 million in 9 minutes, turn it down knowing that there's other people that need help? How many other people can you bless with $9 million for 9 minutes of your time? You know what word comes to mind for me? Selfish. Selfish comes to mind for me. You know what else comes to mind? Entitlement. Entitlement comes to mind for me. You see, the thing is, when you're born with money and all you ever known was money and you've never really experienced poverty or being down bad, it's very easy to make this kind of decision. But Swiss Beats should know better. I get it. Alicia Keys had her record deal way early with J Music. J Music signed her real early. I think she was a little girl, maybe 8 years old or something like that. She was young. She had her record deal way before she even recorded an album. All she's ever known was money, Alicia Keys. So I can see why she would throw away $9 million for 9 minutes. But Swiss Beats, why would you allow your wife to do that unless you don't have any control over your relationships? Why are you asking your wife, are you sure? Why aren't you telling her, I need you to go do that? Babe, I need you to go sing that real quick. It's 1 o'clock. You'll be done by 1:10. Go make that $9 million. There's a lot of people that we can bless back home with that money. We won't even add it to our bank account. We're gonna just open up a fund to help other people, young singers, young writers, young people who need help, hungry people, homeless people, marginalized people. We're gonna take that money and we're gonna bless some other people because you're gonna this is a charity donation. $9 million for 9 minutes. Are you kidding me? That's all I hear is selfish. That's all I hear. What would you do if you was presented with that opportunity, people? What would you do if you were presented with the opportunity to make $9 million in 9 minutes? Would you turn around and say, no, I want to spend my time with my husband or wife? How dare you ask me out of the blue to come sing for you for 9 minutes? And I get it. Don't get me wrong. You can't buy my time. I see what they're trying to push here in their message. Oh, you know, personal time is important. You can't just call on me when you want. I get all of that. But isn't that exactly what we trade for money? Isn't that what we do? We offer our time. Time is for sale. Everybody's time is for sale. That's what we go to work for, ladies and gentlemen, including Alicia Keys, including Swiss Beats. Every time he makes a beat, he's offering his time to make that beat in exchange for a paycheck. That's what we sell. We sell our time. So to be all noble and forthright now with, you can't buy my time when I'm on my no, fuck that. You're in a unique position on this planet, above and beyond more than 7 billion other people. And this is what you do when you are offered that opportunity. This is what, in my opinion. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, what do we learn here? While it sounds noble to say, I did not sing for 9 minutes. I didn't do 2 sets, 2 songs or whatever, or a quick half set for this billionaire who happens to be in my area where I was vacating. That's my personal time. While that sounds noble, I think it was ridiculous and very self-centered. Knowing that there's other people that you can bless. Oftentimes we need to become a conduit to allow ourselves to run water that overfloweth in our reservoir to bless those who are going through a drought somewhere else. I think it was a bad decision. While they're sitting on this podcast making it seem like they did something good, I think it was stupid as fuck. I think it was very selfish and entitled. And I wish they would have taken that money and did something else with it. Help others. And that's what I want you guys to think about. When you guys get blessed, it's not all about you, man. One of the reasons why we're here is for the service of others. The reason why I do this podcast, the reason why I'm on YouTube, the reason why I talk about what I talk about on my social media channels, the reason why I sit and talk to people to try to help them out. The purpose of all of us is to the service of others. And if you can't do that to the tune of $9 million for 9 minutes of your money, then you got the whole game backwards. Why you try to make it seem like it's noble and good? It's not. I appreciate you guys. Hope you learned something. I'm just trying to save you some heartache, headache, money, and time. And I'll see you next time. Check this out.